A very good evening to all of you. Welcome back to my channel. This is Shivam Shukla, and here I am going to solve a problem on engineering mechanics. It's a problem on resultant of concurrent force system, type 3 problem, when the direction of resultant force is given and we are supposed to find one of the unknown force as well as the resultant force. Let's see how the question statement goes as. It was a university question asked for 4 marks in May 2015. The guy cables AB and AC are attached to the top of the transmission tower as shown in figure. These are the two guy cables. The tension in the cable AC is 8 kilonewton. Here the tension is 8 kilonewton. Determine the required tension T in cable AB such that the net effect of the two cable tensions is a downward force at point A. Determine the magnitude R of this downward force. So friends, it is clear cut given that since there are two forces acting at point A, so it's a concurrent force system. Now, what we can see over here is we are already given with the value of the tension TAC, and one of the unknown component, that is unknown force, is in this guy wire, that is TAB, which is unknown, as well as the resultant R is unknown, which is acting downwards. It is given clear cut. So friends, let us go for the solution of this problem. Let us write it down one by one. Okay, so now as you can see, given data of this problem is, first thing, R is equal to summation Fy, because the resultant net effect of the resultant force is in vertical direction, it is given. Second thing, again, T of AC, tension in the cable AC, is nothing but 8 kilonewton, which is given to us. Now, what are we supposed to find? So to find, first and foremost, we are supposed to find out the tension in cable AB, and second, we are supposed to find out the resultant force R. Now, my dear friends, let's draw the free body diagram of this problem. As you can see, the questions diagram is like this. We will be drawing the free body diagram of it now. Okay, so now I'll start with this. So it will be drawn like this, drawn like this, drawn like this. So now very clear cut it is that T of AB, since it's a tensile force, tension force will be acting away from the joint. Again, T of AC, it will be acting over here, T of AC, which is already given to us as 8 kilonewton. Now, there is a catch in this problem. Before starting with this, we are not given with the values of the angles. Since these are the two inclined forces, so this is the angle theta, and this, let us take it as alpha. Okay, so now we are first of all supposed to find out the values of alpha and theta. So let me draw the diagram completely over here so that we can apply the trigonometry formulas and we can get the values of the angles. So let's do it, my dear friends. Let me draw the proper questions diagram. If we want, just for your convenience sake, I'll be showing it again. This is the entire diagram. This is the entire diagram. These are the distances given, so that now we can go ahead with the free body diagram later on. Now I would like to draw it. So it will be first and foremost like this, like this. We draw it. Okay, once I'm done with this, it's very clear cut shown over here like this, over here like this. So now if I am seeing the cables, so one of the cable is coming like this over here and the other cable is coming like this over here. Okay, and if I am supposed to show the angles, it is very much pretty clear that the angles, this will be theta and this other one, and the other one is going to be alpha. Okay. This angle is going to be alpha. Here is the point A, here is the point B, here is the point C. So friends, just for our convenience sake, let us just simply take the values of the dimensions which are given to us in the problem. For example, if I take this, if I take this, if I take this, specifically the values are there in terms of distances. This is 50 meter, this is 40 meter. Even over here, if I take this bottom distance from here till this particular level, ground level, is nothing but 20 meters. If I take it above, it will be 40 meters from here till here. So it's nothing but 40 meters. Okay. 50 meter, 40 meter, 20 meter and 40 meters over here. So friends, if I am seeing very clearly, let me just consider the triangles and just get the values. First of all, I'll be completing this virtual triangle. This angle is alpha and these are the values. This point I'll be naming it as E, and this point which was already given to us as C, this point I'll be naming it as D. Okay. Now in right angled triangle, let me draw it properly. Right angled triangle AEB, the angle is, we apply the trigonometry formula, tan alpha is equal to opposite upon adjacent. So opposite side is nothing but BE, that is 40, and adjacent side is nothing but, that is AE, that is nothing but 50. So once you do the calculation, we'll be doing it, tan inverse of 40 by 50, you will be getting alpha. Same way in triangle, again it will be a right angled triangle. In right angled triangle ADC, it will be tan theta is equal to, again, opposite upon adjacent. So this is theta, friends. Even this is going to be theta because these are alternate angles. Alternate angles, as you can check over here like this. Yes. So tan theta is equal to opposite, which is nothing but 60, divided by adjacent, which is nothing but 40. So therefore theta will be tan inverse of 60 by 40. So now let us do the calculations for both of these and we'll get the values. Okay. So tan inverse of 40 divided by 50 is equal to 38.659. Okay. So here it is. The first value 38.659. I can write it over here. 38.659 degrees. Similarly, theta, it will be, now if I see for theta, it will be again tan inverse of 60 divided by 40. Okay. So once we are done with this, it is 56.309. So now I am writing it over here, 56.309 degrees. Okay. So to be very perfect, we have got both the values. I can write it over here and I can resolve the forces over here now. Alpha is equal to and tan theta is equal to. What I can do is, I'll be showing it like this. I'll be showing the resolved components. Okay. Even over here, I'll be showing the resolved components like this. So here it will be T of AB cos of 38.659 degrees and T of AB sine of this particular component 38.659 degrees. Same way, T of AC is nothing but 8. So 8 cos of 56.309, and here 8 sin of 56.309. Once we are done with this, let us go for the calculation part. So this was nothing but the step number 1. I can write it over here. Step number 1 is the FBD. It will be carrying one entire mark. Now step 2, solution. I'll be going ahead. Solution. Now it is step number 2. Since we are given that R is equal to summation Fy, therefore summation Fx is equal to 0 towards the right as positive. So therefore, why? Because R is equal to root of summation Fx square plus summation Fy square. But since R is equal to summation Fy, that is why summation Fx has to be 0. Therefore, summation Fx is equal to 0. Let us frame the equation for this. It will be minus TAB cos of 38.659 plus 8 cos of 56.309 is equal to 0. Therefore, TAB is equal to minus 8 cos of 56.309. I'll be taking it on the next side of equal to, divided by cos of 38.659. So friends, over here minus and minus would get cancelled out, and therefore TAB, the value we will be getting it over here in terms of course kilonewton. So I can write it over here. Now friends, we'll be going ahead for the calculation over here. So it will be 8 cos of 56.309 is equal to, let me check again, 8 cos of 56.309 divided by cos of 38.659. 38.659 over here. Okay, as you can see, 5.682 kilonewton is the value. So I'll write it 5.682 kilonewton. Therefore TAB is done. Now step 3, it will be summation Fy is equal to R. We will be considering acting in upward sense of positive. Therefore R is equal to summation Fy is equal to, let us frame the equation now. So it will be minus 5.682 sine of 38.659 minus 8 sine of 56.309. Therefore R is equal to the value, it will be, now I can straight away write it into minus 1 equal to, so minus 5.682 sine of into sine of 38.659 minus 8 sine of 56.309. Okay, so value is minus 10.206. Okay, so I can write it over here, minus 10 point, again let us check it, 206 kilonewton. Okay, so 10 minus 10.206. Friends, since the value is coming out to be negative, that is why R is equal to 10.206 kilonewton acting in vertically downward sense. So friends, if we see for the marks distribution one by one, 1 mark will be purely given for the free body diagram. Same way, now left out 3 marks. 1 mark will be given for this, 1 mark will be given for this. Sorry, 1.5 marks for this and 1.5 marks for this along with the steps. So friends, this is the way how the problem is going to get completed totally for 4 marks. So please do see to it, and please do like, subscribe and share this video. Thank you for watching this video.